What's up, guys? Good morning. Not sure if you can see me very well. It's dark. It's currently 5:15 and we are in a boat line here at the lake. Fishing a tournament this morning. First tournament in a while. I'm here with my boy Nick and we're hoping to bring home the W today. There's about 100 boats fishing in this thing. I think first place is like $3,000, give or take a little bit. We'll see how it goes. There's also some awards for like biggest rough fish, so if we catch like a big striper or catfish, that's like 500 bucks, so that'd be awesome. Don't know if I'm gonna fish for bass or rough fish. That sounds pretty good to me. Like I said, it's been a while since we did some good tournament fishing, so I'm excited to shake the rust off and see if we can get ourselves 5 good ones in the boat today. I think it's probably gonna take about, I don't know, 18 pounds probably to win, but 15 pounds would be a good stack, so I think that's what we're gonna go for. I'm not sure exactly what we're gonna do, but we're gonna swing for the fences and hopefully catch some big ones. Hope you guys are excited to join along with us today. If you are, do me a huge favor, hit that thumbs up, subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already, and let's have a day catching nothing but biggins. Let's go. Here we go, guys, boat 74. Let's get them. Woohoo! Yee! Fish. Pretty decent, yeah. Pretty decent, dude. Come on, Nick. Come on, Nick. Come on, Nick. Didn't it? Whoa! Let's go! Let's go! He just slapped at it, too. All right, we're gonna wait on this guy. Solid start, 3 pounds 7 ounce. Nice, nice, on top water too. Check it out, guys, there's fish number 2. My GoPro literally died as I was working my top water bait in. He came up and crushed it. He actually bit it harder than the first fish I caught. We have a nice train going off in the distance, but fish number 2 looking like a good one. We'll throw him in the live well, and hopefully we can catch 3 more and then start upgrading. Don't hit the tree. That should be the spot right there. Big? That's a good one, dude. That's a good one, bro. There you go. Woohoo! There we go. We got Nick on the board. That's a good one right there. That's bigger than the last one. That's a 2-pounder at least. Yeah. That dude will help us out a lot. Like they've had all these fish have black spots on their tails. Look at that. What do you eat, a jig?
Jig.
Jig.
Swallowed it.
Jigging them. Woo, we got 3. We're 2 away. Let's go. Little guy. I got so excited just then. Another one. Bigger one. There's another one under there too. They're too aggressive for the nuts anymore. Here, just throw him in there real quick. Don't weigh him or nothing. Yes, you can. I'm gonna get back in there real quick. Man, both those fish, they had it and they felt heavy. mean, really freaking heavy. God. He's not that big. 113. Should have been a 9-pounder though. I'm using my 9-pounder rod. I mean, all my rods are 9-pounder rods, but this one here is especially a 9-pounder rod. Striper. Good one. Good one. Good one. Good one. Hold you. Hold you. Come on, Nick. Come on, Nick. Come on, Nick. Yes. 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 Woohoo! Looky there. There is fish number 5. He's a good one. He's gonna be about 2.5 or so. Not a monster, but on a tough fishing day, this fish could go a long way. He stole my stroker crawl though. Look at this. All these fish have got black spots on him. That's how big he is. 211. That'll help. That'll help a lot. Well, it's all she wrote, fellas. No more bites, no more fish. We're gonna take our 5 to the weigh-in, see where we stand amongst all the others. I don't think it's enough to really do much, but you never know. Could have been a lot worse. And I'm sure there's a lot of people that wish they had the fish that we did today. It got tough. The last half of the day was very tough. Anyways, we're gonna head to the weigh-in, see what it all comes down to, and we'll catch you there.
How are you, sir? I'm ready for you.
Doing good.
Good. You got a few in here, man?
Got a lot of water, but I got some fish in there too.
Alright.
Let's see if they grew.
Yeah, it's all a little water.
1167. 5 fish.
Got 4 of them. Oh, there's a good one in there.
Yeah, 5.
Good sack, fellas.
74? 74. 74. 74.
That's 74.
How many fish?
5.
5 fish.
1204.
1204.
Good job, guys.
Thanks, guys.
Good job, guys.
All right, guys, we're back here at the house now to wrap up the first bass tournament vlog of the 2021 season, and actually the first bass tournament fishing video we've ever posted on our channel. Had a great time out there fishing, and we fared pretty well against the entire field. We got 12th place out of 120 boats, which is really cool. We didn't make any money in this one though. They only paid to the top 10, which is okay. I fished some tournaments in the past before in a field like that where they paid to like the top 20, but they decided to instead just beef up the income that you make if you place in the top 10, which I'm definitely in favor for. All we really needed out there today was, just one more good bite. We can call out our smallest fish. Our smallest fish was like 1 pound, 11 ounces. Needed like another 3-pounder. We would have been right there in the money because the weights were very, very stacked. I think first place ended up being just over 16 pounds or so. So definitely not that big of a margin, and definitely something I feel like we could have achieved how we just made a few adjustments throughout the day and maybe just got lucky and ran into a big one. But anyways, I want to talk about the baits that I used to catch the fish in that tournament. As you saw, started off pretty strong, caught a nice 3.5 pounder, and I caught on this guy right here. This is the 6 Sense Dogma. This is the 115 size or 110, I don't remember how big it is. It's the big one. I love this bait in the morning, during the early summer, the late spring. There was a little bit of a shad spawn going on out there. We're kind of at the tail end of that. That's whenever the shad are going up on the banks and spawning, and usually have a bunch of bass. Keying on them first thing in the morning. There weren't a ton of shad, but there were a few, and so I got that first bite on that, and then went over to some boathouses, caught another one on it, about a 2-pounder. And then we actually turned the corner up in that general area that we were fishing, and there was a bunch of shad up in some reeds and in some grass. It looked so good, but there was just no bass on them. It was crazy. We threw all sorts of things up in that grass, through swim jigs, through some chatterbaits, through the top water, through some crankbaits and swim baits. and there was just nothing there. We were looking around on the graph, and unfortunately there was just, like I said, no bass hanging out around those fish, and that was lame. But basically after that second fish that I caught, the bite just really turned off. We didn't get a bite for like another 2 hours until Nick caught that one fish on a jig. It was a nice 2¼ pound fish. That was the only one we caught on a jig. We threw a jig around a lot. But then, you know, we tooled around the area a little bit longer. We pretty much caught all of the fish in one general area. We got to this one tree. It stuck out really far off the bank. There was a nice like 8-inch gap where you can skip a bait really far up under there. I tied on a 6-cent stroker crawl. It's a flat profile bait. It's right here actually. Had it on a T-rig. You know, a little 3/8 ounce tungsten weight. Had a 6-inch ox flipping hook, and you can see the profile of the bait. It's flat, very, very flat, much like you're skipping a rock. So opposite to that bait, skipped it way up underneath that tree. I think you saw in the video, I missed a little one. It was a short, like little 10-incher, and then threw it under there again and caught another nice fish. Not super big, about 1.75 pounds. I think it was the one we needed to call out at the end of the day. So caught those 2 fish. Didn't get any more bites underneath the tree. And then we tooled around a little bit longer, drove around to some other areas, fished our hearts out for like 3 more hours, didn't get any bites, and we made the call to go back to that tree because the sun had came out. There was a big shade line up underneath it, and tossed it under there and caught that nice one at the end to round out our 5 fish limit. So that's always cool. I hate being that guy at the weigh-in that doesn't have a limit. I know it happens to a lot of people, and there's nothing wrong with, you know, not weighing in a limit, but I always feel better about myself if I am able to catch those 5 fish. But yeah, so those are the 2 baits that got the job done for me out there. Like I said, I think if we just made a few adjustments, we could have maybe linked up with a big one to really help secure a solid bag of fish and maybe, you know, even potentially have a run at the whim. But anyways, that's gonna wrap up today's tournament bass fishing vlog. I hope that y'all enjoyed it. It was a lot of fun for me to get out there and compete against a bunch of other great bass fishing anglers. If you enjoy this type of content, please let me know down in the comments section below, and we will definitely be signing up for future tournaments in the future. Also, if you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, and if you're looking to stock up on some gear for yourself for your future bass fishing tournaments or just a fun day on the water, be sure to check out 6centsfishing.com. They literally have everything you need for a successful day on the water, from the soft plastics, the terminal tackle, rods, hard baits, soft baits, jigs, frogs, the list goes on and on. Everything is on the website that you need to catch some bass, and be sure to punch in the discount code CJ10 at checkout to save 10% off your entire order. Well, I guess that's it for me. Like I said, give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already, and I will catch you on the next one. Bye, guys.